Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. If you can tell by the title, I am doing my first solo travel trip. I'm going to Washington, D.C. I've been to Washington, D.C. before, but I'm going for the first time by myself. I've only been one time before, and I didn't even do a vlog when I went back in 2019, but I'm going to see Issa Rae. I'm going to go see the Read podcast, which is one of my favorite podcasts, and I'm also going to see A Sip with Issa Rae. If y'all don't know, I love her. I want to work with her one day. So yes, the only thing is, y'all, if y'all cannot tell, the allergies have hit me. No, it's not the vid. It's not it. I had that last month. It is not the vid. It is allergies, and yeah, so I'm thugging it out with my Flonase, but I'm so excited. I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited. I'm flying in through Baltimore, and taking a train to Washington, D.C. to my Airbnb. So let's get on the road to this solo trip. Right now I'm at the airport in Memphis. They have really... When did they do this? Like, I literally went to Colorado, in October? That was my last trip via a plane. And Memphis airport looks like a real airport. If you're from Memphis, you know what I mean. If you've been to the Memphis airport, you know what I mean. It looks like a real airport, y'all. We doing big things here in Memphis. So I'm about to eat some breakfast since I got here super early and get ready for my flights and catch me in Washington, D.C. So I have made it to my Airbnb, y'all. I feel like I have had to travel through hell and hot water. Like, my hair, I just feel like I'm just all over the place. First of all, it took an hour. I had to wait for the train once I got there for an hour. Then had to take the train for 45 minutes from Baltimore to Washington, D.C. And then it started raining, and then I had to get a lift to the Airbnb. But I'm off of U Street, which I'm excited. I've seen so many restaurants just as I walked in. So I'm about to show y'all my Airbnb, and then I need to hop in the shower so I can get out and go eat. I probably won't do too much of anything today because it's nighttime and I'm an early bird. So I'll probably just wake up early, do brunch, mosey on around before I go see the Read and Issa Rae. So let me show y'all my Airbnb. Okay, I am showered. It is 8:45 and I'm about to go out and get something to eat really quickly. Y'all, this trip already, it's not a bad trip. So let me preface by saying it's not a bad trip. However, I think me being under the weather, it's just, that's one thing. The second thing is that I broke my tripod in my suitcase. So y'all, I'm gonna be hand holding it. It is, number 3, it's cold. It's like 40 something degrees. Like, I just got from the South. And, I'm like, why is it so cold? I gotta put on my North Face. So I was like, we are gonna make the best out of this trip. But I think I'm just gonna go grab something to eat really quickly and just start over tomorrow. Just start the day fresh tomorrow and see what Washington, D.C. has to bring for me. Let's go get something to eat. Good morning. Happy Sunday. As y'all see, I am still in the bed. It's only like 7 something in the morning. But yes, I broke my tripod in my suitcase. So I either need to try to get a new one today or just I'm gonna be handling my camera with my own hands today. So I'm still stuffy, as I'm sure you can hear. Whew, this is a true representation of what solo traveling can look like. So still stuffy, and yeah. But today is gonna be a big day. I'm gonna grab something to eat in a couple of hours. I'm not even gonna act like it's about to be right now. I'm gonna grab something to eat in a couple of hours and then just kind of walk around. I don't have too much time because I wanna, make sure I get to the Kennedy Center on time for the read. That's the first event, and that's gonna take place at 4 o'clock. And then Issa Rae is gonna a sip with Issa Rae is gonna take place at 8 o'clock. And that's really it. So I'll take you with me as I go through all of these things today. And then tomorrow we fly back home. So this is a very short trip. And I don't know if I said it before. This is my second time coming to Washington, D.C., but my first time ever doing a solo trip, ever anywhere. So when I first came back in 2019, of course, I went to Howard. I went to the African American Museum here. I went to the Martin Luther King monuments, and the Abraham Lincoln monument. Like, I've done that before, so that's why, I just wasn't gonna waste my time trying to do that during this trip because it was really only a 2-day trip. So I wasn't gonna waste doing that, but I have done it before, so yeah. That's it. So I'm gonna get up soon. Right now, I'm just gonna chill in the bed since it's so early. And then we'll get ready for the day and hoping for a nice, easy, breezy day as I travel. Yay! Okay, I am showered and I am up. I'm about to go try out this restaurant called, I think, Bus Boys and Poets. Forgive me if I'm saying it wrong, but I'll show y'all when I get there. I'm gonna go do brunch. I'm dressed. I have on this new sweatshirt that I got off Etsy. We are Black History, of course, with the elephant and the 1913. So this is cute. And I just paired it with some black jeans I got off Amazon and my Vans because, let me not drop that. No tripod issues. So that is really my fit today. I mean, I'm gonna be wearing this all day. So this is gonna be it. This is my Sunday fit. I'm excited to just go check out the restaurant, then hopefully go walking. Again, it is like 40 some degrees here. It rained yesterday, so I really don't like being cold, but we'll see. But yay, let's keep on with this solo trip through Washington, D.C. So, as y'all can see, I am eating a lot. Okay, so I went to brunch and then I came back, laid down for just a second, and then a second meaning like an hour, and then went to Ben's Chili Bowl since it was down the street, and that's somewhere I wanted to go when I visited here. I heard so many great things about it. Had me the rice bowl with the turkey chili, and it was so good. Now, I did register on Eventbrite to go to this pop-up shop that was happening today, but y'all came back to the Airbnb and was like, I'm gonna stay here, because I literally, the read thing starts in 2 hours, and I was like, I could go, but then I had to go there. I would have to take a lift there, and then stay there for just a second, and then take another lift to the Kennedy Center. And I'm like, that's too much paying for all that. So I think I'm gonna just stay here for a second, read that book I just picked up until it's time for me to go. And then I'm gonna head out probably around 2:50 to head to the Kennedy Center, just so I can get there early and get settled in case there's traffic, because I don't really know how DC traffic is, but I want to make sure that I am there on time. So I'm just gonna read a little bit, add this footage to the vlog, and that's what we're about to do. So yes, if this is a boring solo trip for anybody watching, I'm so sorry for you. I did not plan on being sick when I got here, but I really just don't even have the energy to do too much. Like, I'm having fun, but I'm also like, I'm just relaxing. Like, that is it. And I think that's also a positive about solo trips. Like, it's really to relax and unwind, just kind of sit with yourself. You don't have to busy yourself just because you're going out of town. I think I'm learning that. Like, I don't have to busy myself and find stuff to do. I already had things to do, and in my spare time, I can just chill. And that's what I'm doing, chilling.
Gorgeous. The girls that get it, and the girls that don't, period. Wow, Washington, D.C., thank you so fucking much. She was being honored, and there was this part in her speech where she was talking about like the mean girls of the industry and how she might have been a mean girl and how she had to like overcome and start rooting for other people. And I watched Kiki, and Kiki, she had to have been like in her early 20s, if not just 20. And she was feeling it. She was like, yes, yes, yes. And I was sitting there watching it like, I'm just here. She has so many feelings about this. I'm like, what has she been through? God. I didn't say anything, I was just observing, but Gabrielle's speech was real and Kiki's speech was real, so I really want to ask her low-key tonight, like, what she was going through that day. And then I officially got to meet her, fingers crossed, we're working on a little something together, and we got to meet during the Zoom. We'll see, I don't know why did I even bring it up? Why did I even talk about it? And through her Zoom, Kiki's energy is just unmatched. And it just emanated from the screen, and I just wanted to get to know her more. And since then, we've been in different functions together, but I've never had a chance to really just sit and talk to her. So I'm so excited to talk to her in front of you guys tonight, y'all. I respect her so much. She is already set up to be a legend within this industry. And I continue to work for her. Everybody give it up for Miss Kiki Palmer!
That is it. Oh my goodness. Issa Rae and Keke Palmer, chef's kiss. Like, bellissimo. Chef's kiss. When I mean, that sip was so good. I watched probably all of Issa Rae's A Sip with Issa Rae. To experience this in person, y'all, I laughed so hard. Keke Palmer and Issa Rae together, make a show of it. Already, I don't care what it is. They were so funny, like so funny. So, like we laughed so much. I wish I could have recorded the whole thing, but of course Issa's gonna put it on her channel, so just go ahead and follow her now. This solo trip was so good. You guys, let me tell you how God works. I ran into someone from Memphis that we went to high school together, so we knew each other. She saw me, and it was in between watching the read and Issa Rae. And we just talked for like 2 hours straight. Like, it was just so good seeing someone that, and she's doing a solo trip, me doing a solo trip, and it's like, oh, so it was so good. And I was like, see, that companionship is something real. Even though solo trips are good, it's something about being able to connect with someone. So I'm glad, Bionica, shout out to you, just really made my day, like being able to talk to her for a while. So that is the end of my trip. I'm waking up tomorrow, catching flights back to the house. And I will see y'all in my next video, whatever that may be. Bye, you guys.